do have audio. Yes, we have audio. Well, this is it then, huh? Better get this started. Let's get this party started. Let's get the racy started. Oh wait, we have the Wacky Races intro. I think, can we play it? I don't know. I presume somebody's figured out whether I can legally do it without getting DMCA'd. This is early, you know what? I have been doing some interesting stuff. In fact, you haven't uploaded art yet? Uh-oh. Well, that's fine, because we can talk about some other stuff. You know what, actually, I just realised there's some other stuff that I need to do in the meantime. Oh, never mind. Oh, look at this thing. Is that an elephant? Oh, it's Garfield the cat. How is it Garfield the cat? Doesn't... Sure, okay. Just want to make sure this thing, Okay, this thing is still flying? Seems to me like this may not be, Isn't this supposed to progress to the next round? Because it's everyone crash and burn. Okay, there we go. Finally. 8-minute cap. No, it'll just matter to me. Well, the waypoints are scored. Okay, so I have an interesting thing that I've been doing. Let me just dig this out, cause I'll show you this in a bit. Shadows of giant pulsating arrows. Now there's something you don't see any day. Yes, I often look at I often share shadows of my giant pulsating arrows. They're red arrows as well. Dying machine ring? What? Oh, this is the Roadrunner. So this is like actually supposed to look like the Roadrunner. Meep meep. See, I thought that the best way to run a race, by the way, was to have the race run towards the end, and then your guns get activated, and then you have to race back to the start with the gates in reverse order, and you can shoot anything along the way. Doesn't that sound like a fine way of doing it? Of course, you then have to like figure out priorities between targeting, getting through the gates, and shooting things. It's more like the idea of going back in reverse order. By the way, yeah, good job on this. Good job. Guns are hot at heat 0. What? Whoa, look at that! Is it gonna smash into the ground? Yeah, smash straight into the ground. It's like, I'm going so fast! Oh wait, can't turn! Oh, nice! What a view from that. Oh yeah. Oh, there is actually a Kerbal riding that magic carpet. Shouldn't there be two of them? One of them like facing backwards? I don't know. It would be interesting. I think it might confuse it if the orientation changed, right? The flags are broken. Oh man, I just downloaded all the stuff that was supposed to be there. How do I get the flags in? Aren't they supposed to be part of the download? They broke for you too. Well, okay. They're in there, they're just like... It's just too much. Too much. Oh yeah. Roadrunner hugging the surface there. I think that Roadrunner is not necessarily aware that there was like a rock face in its way. Oh, we just missed it! What the heck is up with the camera again? Minimum. These numbers are always too low. Well, anyway, I did some stuff. I did a thing that I'll have to show you. Because one of the things that we're well aware of is that the frame rates in this can be, well, unsteady. We can like literally find it pausing while we twiddle our thumbs. So I did some work to try and smooth that out in post-production for some testing. And while it's... Oh, look at the Roadrunner. Well, I mean, the Roadrunner is a flightless bird, so, you know, we shouldn't necessarily expect it to fly down the course particularly fast. Ah, the magic carpet. It's winning-ish. Dang, Delta Echo Delta! Oof! So yeah, like, if I pause this for a second, I can show you this thing that I did. Where? We'll just play this, and I guess I'll do a full screen. So what I just did was remove any frames where the image doesn't actually change. So suddenly we skip out and we lose any frames where like things are disassembling or pausing or whatnot. Now the only problem is right now I don't have sound. So I don't have a way to convert to synchronize up the sound. I'd need to write some custom code for that. And it turns out the OpenCV, I don't think it actually supports the audio streams. Just put up jet ambient noise. Sonic boom! Yeah, there. I'm really not particularly good at this beatboxing thing. Anyway, it's kind of cool because it keeps the frame rate constant. But the problem is the camera just seems to switch too much. I don't think that's ASMR. Look at these two flying, the Roadrunner and just dipping in and yeah. There's a what's going on there? What's going on? Oh! I think maybe the camera switch limits might be using wall clock time rather than game clock time. That's something the coder should maybe check. I hope this doesn't play in a loop. No, it doesn't. Okay. Whoa! Boom! Oh yeah, it's this thing here. What is it? Oh, it's like a sandwich or something. This thing actually looks like an old fighter from like I don't know, Flash Gordon or something. Yeah, this just gets difficult to understand what is going on here. I don't know why the camera is so wild. Delta Echo Delta coming over the top there, taking a look. Boom! Explodey! Metacelsus! About to be smashified. There, look at that. Coming around. And boom! Yes! And Delta Echo Delta, the flying carpet, once again shows you the world. A world of pain. A world of pain and suffering. So yeah, I did another one like that. Same rule, just removing duplicate frames. Although really, actually, what it's looking for is this timer up in the corner. Because the timer, we know it's supposed to increment with every frame. And once again, we end up with Delta Echo Delta in it. Like, what are the odds that all the ones that I randomly chose were these groups? Well, armored cores are only so, useful. I mean, having legs is a bit silly. But I'm glad we had somebody with a spinny thing, a plane with a spinner out front. Whoa! I like how that has the color scheme borrowed from the Fourth Doctor. And if you don't know what's going on when I say that, then shame on you. Yeah, textile engineering is underrated by many. I'm just gonna say, you have to remember, or whatever. I like to point out that I did win a prize for my sewing at school, home economics, but there was a lot of sewing going on. Look at these guys; they're just like getting there. Ooh, bang! These two like racing side by side. That's some storytelling going on there. I know people don't realize that when you build a rocket, there's a team that is generally sewing thermal blankets, especially if you have like nozzles that gimbal, because you need ways to seal like moving things against gas flows. Like sewing is an incredible like just engineering of clothing in general is an incredibly important skill. It's not as important as Runway project, obviously, but hypothetically, you could perhaps make a show about, say, making some kind of things out of fabric and call it Project Runway. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah, I need to get the sound working on this thing. But obviously, that wouldn't be as like cutthroat as something involving aircraft shooting each other. This is a great little course, by the way. Somebody should add it into like the mission generator or whatever. Whoa! Look at that thing. It spins like crazy. What's with the giant wheels? Is it like a train? And is that like Buggy Boy or something? Okay, images and everything is ready. Well, that's good to know. Oh, yeah, the bit of a fender bender there. Oh yeah, well, so much for that. Okay. Oh yeah, and it automatically goes to the next one. But then I cancelled the thing because something happened. Yeah. So yeah, that is a chunk of Python. If you want to know, it's here. I mean, it's like super simple. We're just taking deltas between a subset of the frame, and if the diff is high enough, then we write it out to the file. Bang! Problem solved. That's how I. That's a thing that I've been using. People will tell me that FFmpeg does it, but I have never been able to make it actually do what I want. So anyway, how is everybody? Because the last time we did this, it was before the solar eclipse, if I remember correctly. That was a couple of weeks where I was unable to get in and do the live stuff, and so I was fully expecting to be coming back and have to immediately do this. But it turned out that I had an extra week that I didn't include. Wait a second, is this racing again? Is Daffy Duck actually Splagada is entering another duck? I like how the Daffy Duck, or Batflyer, wait a second, generated some boom. And we have the Venator Microfighter. Is that Hubble Space Telescope? It should have like a big ass laser that shoots out of that. Well, we had technical problems to solve for sure. So yes, look, this is Wacky Races. Yes, Wacky Races is like a 1960s cartoon where, yeah, it was Dastardly and Muttley and various other racers doing silly things. So here's the thing. Sure, we wanted some racing. We wanted some carnage, right? It's the first race in the Runway Project series which actually included combat, which, you know, makes it stand out, because every other round that has combat doesn't have racing. You see, so having both of these at the same time is crazy. Basically, almost everything was allowed to be legal. Almost, right? First of all, turrets were not legal, still. That's a pretty much standard rule, because turrets are just too damn deadly. But also, we wanted fun and interesting things, and we felt that they needed to penalise people that did anything that looked just too damn normal. Which is why this thing clearly has a colour scheme which looks like somebody vomited on it. And that, of course, will be graded when we get to the art round. Also, I should thank Team Dev for doing amazing things to make this thing happen. There is a lot of coding work that went into actually developing this so that we could have the races, have the shooting, and it is super impressive that we have all these capabilities. Yes! Hello, Scott, you exactly for Starliner crew flight. What is... Hey, what? I don't even know what that is. So yes, it's Runway Project Round 4. Oh wait, this is Round 3. Yeah, Episode 4. Yes, it's Round 4 of Season 6. Very confusing. Having extensive experience in absurdist aerial combat and raring to return with another racing round, the Runway Project Commission has decided, why not both? This time, contestants are to create a crazy contraption to compete in a daredevil dash through a ridgeline raceway and add to the chaos, engage in combat once it's over. Stay in the rear and take pot shots at your rivals. Race ahead to turn the tables on those still cruising the course. Welcome to the Wacky Races. And the rules were, yes, design a cartoonish flying contraption, or cartoonish being important. Your craft will run through the waypoints race with combat mode active from the time you cross the first waypoint. After completing the race, you get to engage in free-for-all combat. And you might think that being at the back means that you get to shoot the ones in front of you, except that the AI kinda sucks. Ecliptic Industries looks like they've run out of fuel. So they're going to be dealing with the Hubble Space Telescope very soon, I imagine. There we go. Any number of engines were legal. You could arm your craft with any number of forward-facing guns. You can even use repulsor lifts, and it has to fly and shoot. It also has to look awesome. Yes, that's right. So we had, wow, a whole lot of people involved. Wow, looks like Ecliptic Industries just crashed and will be destroyed soon if the Hubble Space Telescope can find them. Except that the Hubble Space Telescope is out of fuel and is having a hard time finding them. But I think the Hubble is going to stay in orbit just long enough to be declared the winner. That's right. And boom. There we go. Definitely had good gyros, yes. So yeah, we should definitely start to move forward. It's 10 o'clock. How is everyone? Are you all excited for things? I don't know what. Like things. Sorry, I'm kind of sniffly. It's that type of time of year. We've got pollen. Pollen. What a bastard that is. So this is Nove Plano de Caprone. This is winging it. Yeah, I mean, it's getting into May. Crikey. It was just winter. No, we're not doing another Benadryl stream. No, that was just such a mess. I might actually... I'm sort of vaguely considering that I might go flying first thing in the morning, like 8 a.m. Because... I sort of like it, but... realistically, no, I think I'll work on my stuff because I have a thing. Get above the pollen. I know that's one of the things I've really enjoyed is flying up to like 10,000 feet or whatever. I think I really need to look into like an oxygen system for myself, just just because I want to know what the limits are. Oh, it's gone all quiet suddenly. What happened to the sound? It's just ambient. Boom. Hello, Fire Trophy. Did we actually have Dastardly's thing? Or is the Garganelli special? Okay. What fuel does my plane uses? Regular car fuel. Up to 10% ethanol. I've taken it to 13,500. Haven't gone any higher because once you hit 14,000 you are legally required to have oxygen, and I don't have an oxygen system. So 13.5 is also the highest like I've ever hiked on mountains, and that's like something to be careful about, right? Because if you're up there on your own and you lose consciousness, things are going to go wrong fast. Yeah, this is a podcast where you take somebody up until they pass out. Is that the idea? Yeah, judgment is the first thing. So I'm incredibly conscious of this. It was a very short hop, like 5 minutes above 12.5. But it was cool. One of the reasons I went up to that altitude was because it was so hot. If I was able to name a planet, what would it be? Well, I've already had a planet named by me. Well, for me. There's a planet, Scott Manley. 33434. Or is it 33434, I think. Is Scott Manley. Planet Scott Manley. Hey, Pluto gets to be a dwarf planet. I'm only a minor planet. Whoa! Still think we need to have things that can tear... I think we need to have a round where things can fall apart due to structural loading. These things are all far too rigid. I don't know what it will be. I just know that it's a cold main belt asteroid. It's about as dull as they come. Out of fuel, but it stays alive just long enough to win the day. Oh, suicidal insanity! Thank you. Yeah, no, I guess what I'm saying is that when we play with Ferrum Aerospace, it's quite common to build a plane, and then as you pull up, the wings fall off. So I would like planes that are that fragile, right? Things that are very easy to break the wings off of if you turn too hard, and then have people really focus on tuning the AI to fly at lower G loading, right? This is the Scott round. What? In round table? No, but here's the thing, the fragile wings are realistic. Right? It's like most planes, if you're not careful, you can tear the wings off them. I've seen it happen. Like in videos, obviously. Where people pull up too hard and yep, the wings come off. Like, I mean, I think it should be something you just have to add struts, but the struts add a lot of drag. I want to feel something that's like World War One, if we can make it, so the, you know. Ooh, is that a Crimson Cloud Shark? That's a cool-ish looking one. And, you know, the trick is like to have something where they're tuned for not pulling 9Gs all the time, right? Oh, this is Wile E. Coyote strapped to a rocket. That is... I think we know who might be getting a lot of art and design points this time. Yeah, flag's still busted apparently. Okay. They're PNGs. Is it perhaps there's some sort of, I don't know. Is it the compressions or something that's in the PNGs? I don't know. Hey, you know, KSP, it had its time, and it's still a thing that lives on with many, many people. I still use it for prototyping things. It's incredibly useful if you want to, like, put together, like, a quick example of a spacecraft over a planet. Whoa, nice! That was some closing speed there. The 6 words you never want to hear at NASA, that's right. Besides, it works in Kerbal Space Program. I think there might be different bugs in different versions of KSP. That's really like different platforms, so that's something to be aware of. It also might be slightly different versions of libraries on the host machine, right? Oh yeah, did you share the flag via Discord? Yeah, that could totally be a thing. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Now, I think that if you probably load it, share it through Discord, and it converts it to an image at any point, then, yeah, it might well do it. It might change the dimensions subtly, or it just might recompress it, and that might cause some trouble. You should set up an ImageMagick script to make sure, like, all the PNGs conform to whatever requirements. Oh! Okay, we get QDMC looking for the X-Wing. There's a sonic boom. This is some heads on. Uh-oh, liquid fuel is depleted. The X-Wing is out of fuel. Oh, dang! But wait, it's still not touched down, right? It's gliding! Wait, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? I think the X... Oh, look at this! Still fighting! Oh, but it can't pull out of the dive! Oh, man, what a nail-biter! But I think, yeah, X-Wing is barely gonna win this because it landed last. Dang. Seconds between them. Wow. What an ending. Hey, Adam Daggy, congratulations, you started flying lessons. Awesome. How, I mean, you doing, is it the US? Are you doing private? Are you doing sport pilot, recreational? What are you doing? Okay, what's this one? Because it's good to see them all actually operating. This is the Crosshair. Bob, we talked... Wait, oh shit. Let's move this out the way. Hide. I don't want that. Ugh, keeps popping out. I don't want it. Oh, this one. Wait. That doesn't look wacky at all. Oh, bang. Yeah, this doesn't look wacky. Wait, is it this one? Next time it comes up, we'll see. Totally unwacky. Yeah, that can't be allowed. That doesn't look particularly wacky either. I mean, its color scheme is a little colorful, but honestly, that's kind of lame. This one at least sort of looks wacky. Private, okay, US private pilot, 5 hours in. Yeah, so if you get the, iOS, I strongly recommend the... I use the Sporties. There's a free private pilot written test app on the phone. It's like $15, and it's great for learning all the basic stuff because there's so many like subtle gotchas in those questions. Sure, it's really easy to pass the test, but I wanted to get 100 because I'm like, I have high standards. Anyway, my one piece of advice I would say is show your instructor that you are able to go around when you're lining up for landings. Because being able to do that makes them more happy to trust you for solo. If you're somebody that never goes around and you make some bad landings because you weren't stable, they're going to hold off on that whole solo thing. Okay, come on, where are these guys? They're miles apart. Okay, wait, are they going to fight now? It's really aiming for that. Oh! Bang! I think it crashed. Well, that's good. The wackiest wins. Not really wacky, but... so the Sporty's Ground School does include the test prep, and if you get the free... you can get an app for iOS that has the Ground School in it, and it includes the test prep, so you can use that. So, highly suggest you getting the digital app if you've got the iOS. I don't know if it's on Android. I just know what I've got. I know that I don't use Android for all sorts of reasons, except for the places where I actually do use it. But anyway, I can't talk about apps. because every time I run something on Android, it's running some weird hacky thing. Okay, what is this? This is the... Oh, it's the Gargamel special again. Boom! Okay, Ghost Zorak. Woo! Is this a bug? Is this like a praying mantis? Oh, it's space. It's. I get where it's come from. Okay. The amazing flying man. It doesn't look that flyy. I guess when it flips upside down, it'll look right. Yeah, Zorak from Space Ghost. That I hadn't made that connection. Yeah. That I like this design. This actually looks pretty damn cool. The Crimson Hay Baler. Hanna-Barbera is public. Is it? Is it though? It's probably trademarked though. Yeah, this has a weird, like, yaw roll coupling thing going on. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll play the Wacky Racers intro. Why not? After this round. Paint it red and call it the greatest American hero. That's a show that never came to the UK. Yeah. God, this would make me seasick. It's just wobbly. And this one, the burner's pointing the wrong way for it to be a balloon. Surprisingly slow for a balloon. Oh, there, we can actually see the face now. This should have been, like, red and white or something, no? I mean, when it says amazing flying man, I think that it's amazing that it's still flying. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, I guess somebody shot somebody. So now it's down to these two. Okay, where is the other target? You think... So they're just gaining points by flying around in circles, right? I mean, I could turn off the auto switch, but frankly, I'm lazy. But also, you guys need to just put in better parameters. Let's see if it can catch up. I somehow doubt it. Because this thing, like... It just keeps on going high angle of attack. Whereas this is actually fairly stable. Yeah, this one is just going slower in general, so the other one's going to have to catch up. How have they not completed the course yet? time warp is built into the... I'm sure it is. How do I know when they've completed the course? Because it goes to engaging? That seems about right. Yeah, this thing is slow. It pancakes a lot as well. Like, it's gonna get murdered. Because it's still looking for waypoint 20. Oh no! No! Well, so much for that. Well, there we go. Let's pause this for a minute. Let's actually see if we can play the intro. Hold on.
And now here they are, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels in the wacky races, competing for the title of the world's wackiest racer. Cars are approaching the starting line. First is the Turbo Terrific, driven by Peter Perfect.
Peter Perfect.
Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth in the Buzz Wagon. Maneuvering for position is the Army Surplus Special. Right behind is the Ant Hill Mob in their bulletproof bomb. And there's ingenious inventor Pat Pending in his converter car.
Pat Pending.
The lovely Penelope Pitstop, the glamour gal of the gas pedal. Next we have the Bouldermobile with the Slag Brothers, Rock and Gravel. Lurching along is the creepy coupe with the gruesome twosome, and right on their tail is the Red Mac. And there's the Arkansas Chugabug with Luke and Blubber Bear. Sneaking along last is that mean machine with those double-dealing do-batters, Dick Dastardly and his sidekick, Muttley. And even now they're up to some dirty trick, and they're off to a standing start. And why not? They've been chained to a post by Shifty Dick Dastardly, who shifts into the wrong gear. And away they go on the way out wacky races.
He could have just won the race, yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't need to watch that. Okay, but what we should do is we should actually bring up some art. Art. I don't know where the art link is. Hold on, let's do this. And don't want to show any secret links. Yes, that would be unfortunate to see the secret links. Here we go. We have video links. Great. Not sure that's going to work. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting that it can't actually see. Hold on. What's fascinating is that it seems to be stuck on something that it can't see. Okay, so we get some animation stuff, and we get some images stuff, and okay, window capture. Display capture, window capture. Why is this not capturing the thing that it needs to capture? It needs to capture... oh yeah, you know what it needs to do? I know what it needs to do. Okay, so hold on. Oh, that's great. That doesn't actually work. This is very confusing. That's video capture, that's display capture. What is this doing here? That is so confusing because it's not a video that actually exists anymore. It's closed. So confusing. Well, look, we get the art. Just, yeah, that'll have to do. That'll do just fine. Let's take a look at the images. So we're looking. Okay. I guess we're going to do this in proper order this time. And let me adjust the location. MS Paint Crew! It... I know it's got so many boxes. It's just how it happens. You made it! Dragon OMG. Urgh. That's some hairstyle there, huh? Epic Dragon, Evan. 10 for really? Forward swept wing, kind of MS Paint. I'm not really sure what to do. By the way, better check the video links quick. Yeah, Delta Echo Delta, Ecliptic Industries. Which order are we gonna do? Delta Echo Delta first. Yes, so let's give this a 7 because that's just the way it's going to have to start. Bat Flyer, keeping the world free at nearly Mach 3. Your last round was the haiku. This round does not have a limerick. What? No, I know that's his name, but I'm giving him 7. Because, it just jumped into my head. Whew. I'm going to give this a 7 as well. Because it's colourful. Okay, what the heck is this? Dying Machine Ring. Thought the French ideas were really good. They took a Coleopter and gave it 8 Gau 8s. Yes. Building on technology. Scott, unfortunately, the flags are not working. Building on technology demonstrated by NASA, the X-53 variable wing shape for each ring section, best lift and roll orientation, 1,050 meters per second. Okay, how am I supposed to fix this? You said that I need to make this smaller. How about this? I'm just trying to shrink this. It can be very problematic. Look, does that fit? There we go. The drunk engineers gave it the name the FB09 Dying Machine Ring. It's called Dying Machine because it kills planes often. It also dies often. Whew. Well. It has 6 sides, so let's give it 6 points. Actually, no. This art. Wait a second. What is this? Why have we got these lines here? Is this like? Is that like it was captured in Kerbal and then somehow you got like the volumetric cylinders from the exhaust got like lined along the side? Yes. Mark diamonds. It's a line filter, and it's a line filter that's applied to geometry from the exhaust. Which, this might have got more points if it wasn't for that weird thing. 7 points. Concodroid. No, it doesn't have a video. Good lord. Wait, what the heck? That's weird. I'm not sure what to do here. But I do like the fact that it has Coco's. Oh no. Final scene. There are lots of reasons. R2D2 soars. Oh, that's a pretty good R2D2. Now, is that actually in the model? I had to make it on my laptop because the computer broke. Yippee! It's pretty cool though. Moonley 60. So I'm still not clear. Why is R2D2 flying a Venator? Because I don't remember him flying a Star Destroyer. Still, nice work on the close-up of the R2 unit. Thanks to McFlyer and Kerbal X for R2D2 inspiration. It's supposed to be like a mini Venator. I know, but why R2D2? Like, I'm not seeing the R2D2 Venator link as much as I love the Venator. And, I wish I could find people to play Star Wars Armada with me so I could get a bunch of the Venators and models. I love that, but yeah. 3PO would have been really hilarious. I don't know if 3PO actually could fly Star Destroyer either. R2D2 would probably steal a Venator, but oh man. Yeah. R2-D2's alter ego is a big time ship thief. Well, obviously, look, Konko, I know you put a lot of work into this. 7 points. But this is a work of genius. I love the fact that it tries to look like the Mean Machine. See, this is a 9-pointer. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. And I was going to say, is maybe there a video for this? This is pretty awesome. Dick Dastardly and Muttley, the Mean Machine. At least you didn't change it to Moonly. That would have lost you points, to be clear. But the color is perfect. And the engines, it just like totally makes sense. Delta, Echo Delta, I can show you the world. Coming 2077. The underworld, that is. Does he shoot lasers out of his eyes? Is that Brandon Kerman? Bridget in video, Delta Echo Delta. There we go. Delta Echo Delta. Okay, let's see if we can... I can show you the world. Oh no, the bad guys found oil. I could show you the underworld. And I invoke the forbidden magic of lead casting. See, what you should have really done was use the music from the Magic Carpet video game. Oh, wow. A whole new world. That's a pretty cool looking plane, actually, itself. Oh, yeah! Look at the engines coming off! Oh, look at that! Cut in half! I could show you the world. I could show you the world. Why is our lawyer at my door? Yes! Well. Look. I'm sorry your flag didn't work out. But that looks pretty awesome. I'm just very disappointed it didn't work out. I'm sure we will get the flags fixed. But for now, you'll definitely have to get 10 points for doing that. Crimson Hay Baler. It's totally matching up the look in the cartoon. Fabulous. Yet another. Trying to match the cartoon. That's a guaranteed 9 points. Doc Nappers. Doc Nappers. Just checking. Ecliptic Industries. Yeah, that. Like, I just wish this would spin, but yes. I like how you actually put the gun on there in the same place. It doesn't shoot through the blades. You know, honestly, you should have put it like right in front so it would get destroyed early on. And dry, as in like it's dry. How do you like your wine? I like it dry. No, maybe is that what I'm hearing? Swordfish. Guten Morgen. Yeah, we are into the sword fishing. See you, space cowboy. Is that Kerbal have hair? Space Kerboy. Yeah, Spike Kerman. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, wait a second. That is hair? Leaning against the wheels? Did Kerbal smoke? Oh, the thing with the space cowboys? Oh, you mean Cowboy Bebop or whatever, which I've never watched? A bubble pipe. I mean, it is terrible that I've never really watched Cowboy Bebop. And I'm presuming that that's what this is a reference to, because people are saying it's the space thing. Kerbals do smoke if you set them on fire or send them through the atmosphere quickly enough. This is a great render, actually. And it is actually a pretty cool looking design. I do like the annular thing around the outside. So yeah, let's give that a good old 9 points. There we go. Eclipse, looking like a regular boring plane, but then they flip the wings around, put on these weird ass intakes, and use a color scheme that makes it look like it's straight out of the factory with the primer still on it, except that the primer parts came from different factories, and they all did different things, and their finishes are all not quite right, and they're, there is a certain... There is a beauty to this. I know there's a video to this. I'm saying there is a beauty to this as well. Mallard class. You cannot stop the duck. Whoa. Okay, it's not from any specific anime. That's all, folks. I'm gonna say, I do like the way the lines in this blend, right? I like the colors in that one, by the way. Ah, look at that. R2. Ugh. So yeah, look, I actually, what I really admire about this is the way the part pieces blend together. That isn't like, sure, this is a model, a 3D model, but just like the joins make it sort of look like it's designed rather than slapped together out of pieces. So this is a great piece of work, Ecliptic Industries. And I know it's not as wacky as you would like, but it does slap experimental all over it. So, X, X, X. So it's unfortunately it's not wacky enough, but it's amazing for not being that wacky. So this is a 9. Ewok pilot. Wait, I didn't even see this running. Did this actually fly? Did anyone I've not seen it in the thing. Is there a video? Better check. Just add duct tape. No, there's no video. I don't know if this flies. Yeah. But hey, it's a racer. Did it actually fly at all? Did it participate? How many points does it get? 6, 5, 5. Because I just don't. It looks kind of. I'll be honest. This looks kind of boring for a racer, and I'm not even sure it flies. So it's not very wacky. I'm gonna give it 5 points. Duck O-mobile. Oh my god! It actually supposed to look like a Donald Duck and his. You remember this when you'd have seats at the back? Easy, bro. Yeah, no, I love the look of this. I'm just trying to figure out what are the parts here. So we've got the... What are these pieces to get this shape? How does this even fly? I think this is some great work done on getting this to look the way it does. I do have the craft files, but that would be effort. Yeah, Donald Duck definitely scores more. I love this in design alone. This is a 9-pointer. Freak Out! Okay. So, Freak Out. We have the... Is this the Acme one? Right? So we've got... This is so good. Like, yeah, this has to be a 10-pointer, right? Like, let's be clear. The fact that this works and flies is not strictly accurate to the Roadrunner cartoon, but it also, yeah, it looks great. It actually kind of looks like he's got wind blowing through his mouth. He's like, you know that look, right? Rocket's slightly more shaped like a penis than normal. This is a 10-pointer. Just that is genius. The Amazing Flying Man, kind of unstable. So pretty wacky though. 8 points. Donny. Oh dear. 1 point. Not wacky. Just add duct tape. Gotta make sure. The Red Devil. Just add duct tape. Watch the video too. Ooh, yes! Oh, wow! Definitely getting up there. Oh! Green laser! This looks pretty damn good. In terms of design, the video was cool. I love the music. It does kind of look devilish, but I think this is only a 9 points. Still great, though. Still fantastic. It's just 9 points, not 10. Meep Meep. Somewhat overshadowed by the his pursuer, but all the same, damn. Yeah, I gotta give this 9.5. That's right. That's right. Proton torpedo, totally not external fuel tank. A short time ago in the Kerbal system, not so far away. It's not that wacky though. That's the problem. So, and also it's got this weird like mustache, which like isn't an X-wing thing. I'm surprised there isn't like some other thing. Did we miss Metacelsus? Well done. Did I miss Metacelsus? Maybe so. 83. There's a Metacelsus has a video here. Hold on. Oil well. Yeah, I'm just like, it's not very wacky because we've had so many X-wings. So this is like a 3. Like, I've given an X-wing a mustache. And, like, also the guns are all here rather than out here. Come on. Let's take a look at Metacelsus' video. Oh my gosh. It's the Noviplano. It was destroyed. Really, it was destroyed.
Ed ora, signore e signori, vi presentiamo i più famosi e spericolati piloti che partecipano alla gara senza regole, il Wake Races. Ma attenzione, lo starter dà il via. Ma che succede? I piloti non si muovono dalla linea di partenza, è un altro degli sporchi trucchi. In questo momento sono partiti. Inizia l'avventura del Wacky Races. Un vero gioiello in fatto di tecnica automobilistica.
I like how it has a prop and jet engines.
Avrei dovuto continuare con la consegna della pizza.
Then. Well,
I piloti che partecipano alla gara senza regole, il Wacky Races. Ma attenzione, lo starter va il via. Ma che succede? I piloti non
now can we translate this to English?
In questo momento sono partiti. Inizia l'avventura del Wacky Races.
Also translate to English. Now I want to know what it says.
Un vero gioiello in fatto di tecnica automobilistica.
See, we can do this. Metacelsus. It is Wacky Races in Italian. It says pizza pasta per favor. Now I want to know. I'm sure it is Wacky Races.
Ed ora, signore e signori, vi presentiamo i più famosi e spericolati piloti che partecipano alla gara senza regole, il Wacky Races. Ma attenzione, lo starter va il via. Ma che succede? I piloti non si muovono dalla linea di partenza, è un altro degli sporchi trucchi. In questo momento sono partiti. Inizia l'avventura del Wacky Races. Un vero gioiello in fatto di tecnica automobilistica.
Arrivederci! Automotive technology.
Avrei dovuto continuare con la consegna della pizza.
Good job! I gotta turn this off now. And so is that how I score Metacelsus? I mean, honestly, at least it was. I mean, like the thing is, it's not that wacky because somebody built it for real, except that it is pretty damn wacky in the real form. How confusing! Oh, yeah, I'll give that 7 points. But Wacky Races in Italian is pretty funny. Oh, this totally looks like Wipeout, right? QDMC has a video. I'm wondering if this is gonna use the sounds. This is Wipeout, which let's hear it. Oh my god! It's playing the PlayStation sound. I played a lot of Wipeout. Yep. Which one is the entrant for this? Ubervan. This is amazing. This totally looks like a Wipeout shit. Okay. Scott Moonley. Mountaineer 2 course. So one of the interesting things with the original Wipeout game was it came on a CD and the music was all from the CD and you could actually pop that just in your CD player and just play it. So why is it resetting? We're gonna play a better one. Oh, of course, because the Scott Munley just went in a loop. Many PS1 games aren't like that. How do you do the earthquake power up? Definitely needed some editing on this. But Jess, the important thing with Wipeout games is they actually license tracks from pretty well-known acts, like Chemical Brothers, Daft Punk, Prodigy. Listen, I have the Wipeout XL soundtrack on vinyl. Back in the days before video game soundtracks being on vinyl was, a thing. Oh yeah, no, I remember looking at how to do MP3 decompression on the PlayStation 1, and, yeah, I mean, it was probably not possible. I'm sure somebody's figured out how to do it, but it was not trivial. To do real-time MP3 decompression, you needed, at least a 486, DX266 or something, the fastest. Pentium was just about the limit. I don't think there was any Atari soundtracks on vinyl back in the 70s. But in the 80s, there were a couple of magazines that distributed flexi discs with software on them for, the Spectrum or whatever. I'm okay with this whole thing for now. It gives me something to do. I think it's a whole race, yes. Look, I mean, this has already managed to get 10 points. It might be losing points at this point, but... No, for bringing back all the PlayStation 1 stuff, I am super behind it. Gold medal! Even does the spinning and everything. KSP2's having some improvements coming down the pipe. BlackRack is now officially doing the cloud environment stuff, but yeah, so look, this is a 10-pointer just for bringing back the awesome old days, bringing out some nostalgia. Sir John, yeah, I mean, seriously, I get this. I have to give this a 10 points as well. Look at this. It's so good. So beautiful. It's so good. Look at that. I love the fact that it flies. TIE Fighter. I'm a doctor, not a race car driver. Smorgasbord. This is kind of boring. This is like a it's not even a good TIE Fighter either. I think this is a 2-pointer. Space Ghost! Zorak for president! Crawl, you maggots! Yeah, this is definitely 9 points. 9 points. I just want to say Splagatus. Splagatus the next one. Spartan Carlos. So this looks like a I'm guessing this is like what do you call it? It's like a Gundam that's half transformed. So a Macross, right? Because the Macross had the sort of half way between being the full-on robot and being the fighter. There was like the half. I can't remember what it was, what that mode was called. I only learned about it from like video games because I never saw the show. Taco GS subscription. Nice, thank you. 7-month streak. Yeah, Spartan Carlos also nice for doing the animated GIF thing. 8 points. But wait, this is a different one. Comet. Okay. Casval Kerman. I've never betrayed anyone. You painted red 3 times faster than standard units. Yet another mech because, right, I'm now obsessed with Gundam. So good points. Okay, Splagada. Wait a second. I think this is the video here. Let's try it.
This is London.
Previously on Munley TV, Randall failed his spy mission and made Bridget very angry. This is the story of his comeback.
He's been called an idiot and illiterate, but he won't accept it. It was unfair, he got hurt, but he got angry, with feathers ruffled. He went back to the drawing board. Randall's the name and he's got a score to settle. A duck on a mission with a vengeance. You better get ready for his revenge. Loud and quiet.
Wow. Some more colors.
No place for the gentle. Randall's wrath is here, and Bridget better hold her breath. He'll make it. Watch out, 'cause Randall's on the loose. Feathers flying, there's no duck he can't master. Take enemies down, there's no surviving. The rampage of Randall, the duck that's reviving. Randall revenge.
Gotta do something to that color though. It's the duckling. Forward swept duck wings. It's Daffy Duck. Yeah, that could well be. Clearly, oh! Well, so much for that. It's duck hunting season. The end. Oh. Damn, unfortunately he didn't do particularly well, so I feel that I have to give him 10 points. I mean, seriously. Daft Dunk, illegally distinct duck. Star Hunter, hey! That's me. I didn't see the colors when it was flying around, but this looks actually pretty... it's like, I can't believe they're like, we're going to make a racer, and then we're going to do this face on the front. Because, you know, who needs to go fast? That's pretty good. This is like an 8.5. It's clearly not a good racer. Storm Pilot. I'm bad at art and too afraid to ask someone to do it for you. Well, we'll give you a 7 point on that. Suicidal Insanity. Oh my god, I love this design. This is a 9.5. I love the look of this design. Just straight up. It is a thing of beauty when I saw it flying. Swaff! Bat, almost man, bat-like design. Landing gear. Swaff. Okay. It's not that wacky. 5 points. I would love to get invited to a launch in Canada, but I'm going to have to be in Scotland in the first couple of weeks of August. Schnell F3. But is this actually attached to it? Yeah, so first couple of weeks in August I have to be in Scotland, so it's not attached in game, no. So you see, that would have helped. Instead, it just looks like a. Is this a video one? Is this White Raider? Oh, White Raider. Okay, yeah, let's watch this one. Ooh, ravey tunes. Is that it? Boy, that was a real... That didn't really deliver much. Yeah. Isn't that like a standard Blender face as well? Isn't that like, you know, the Blender equivalent of the Utah teapot? Yeah. Not really any effort going on there, right? So, 5 points? The Garganel special. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna give this 8. Look at him jumping there with that mustache. You can tell someone Garganelli is gonna have a mustache like that. You get the power of the stash. I sort of like the way that flew through the thing. Yes. Oh man. Woohoo. Boy, what are we gonna do now? I guess we could just like have some more running. That's it for the art. Good lord. Oh man, I don't know how long I can work through this. It's only 11 o'clock. I did start early. It says it's spawning vessels. So I don't know if I've got much more to do. Here we go. We'll see some more. Another race. No. Oh, we have. This is it. This is the mean machine. Look at this beautiful thing. Hold on. Look at that. Let's just take a look at the other designs. Boring. Oh, boat dead. Boring. This is actually a cool design. I'm disappointed there's nothing in the game. And this, fantastic, even if it does have the weird wobble thing going on. What the heck is this thing? This is called American Santa? Oh, it's got reindeer! Why did this not get submit art? This would have got points? This would have got insane points for the design. This is awesome. The Acme Coyote is definitely my favorite thing. Like, look at that! It's like goggles on. But also I just like how the mouth is like catching the air. Oh. I mean, the Acme Coyote versus Santa Claus. This would have gotten done slightly better because it's weird, but still, it is kind of boring and grey. Yeah, here's Dastardly's Mean Machine again. And again, Wile E. Coyote. American Santa's about to reach the final waypoint, right? Yeah, so American Santa now gets to deliver lead to everyone. Or depleted uranium, I think, based on the gun design. Yeah, Mean Machine is fast-ish. Oh! Dang. So much for that. Do I have my fallout shelter ready? No. Wow, oh, so much for that. So it's now down to Dastardly's Mean Machine versus the certified Super Genius. So Freakout is now the hunted. We've only got a few gates left. I'm surprised this thing doesn't run at 100% power. Okay, here, it's coming. Some lightning. Wonder if it'll complete the race before it gets shot down. Oh dear. Waypoint evading, trying to get to waypoint. Oh! Crashed. Oh, the Mean Machine! Scratch and paint against the walls. Oh, man. So what does the distortion gun actually do to the plane? It moves the parts relative to each other. I see. Oh, that's a great idea. So it like rearranges the matter subtly. That is a great idea. I mean, it certainly works in a race where speed and control are important. I like how the X-Wing is taking the lead, but boy, it's kind of boring. Mach 2. Whoa. How fast can you even go at low level? What do you mean? Well, I mean, legally in the US, you're not supposed to go supersonic, and actually, for most flights, there's a limitation of 250 knots below certain altitudes, like below 10,000 feet. In practice, the military can do different things, and there's supersonic test corridors in various places. Look at them, going side by side. Isn't that a look? Oh, man, it cut away at the exact moment. It's offline multiplayer. Well, they're what? Were they going sonic, or was that just a vapor cone? Because you get a vapor cone even if you're not going supersonic. I have a video I made a while back. It's a short called "This is not a sonic boom." Basically explaining that no, you don't need to be breaking the sound barrier to generate vapor cones. So the Venator is actually, yeah, it's shooting now, right? So it's trying to find some targets. It's hunting! Hunting the cat! There we go. Oh. Out of power, out of fuel. Damn. There's the cat. Yeah, so much for this one would have unfortunately so much for that. Did the Venator get damaged or something? Also out of fuel. This is where it's going to be interesting because they've got some altitude to work with, but not much. Oh, somebody got reassembled, I think. No? It tries to pull the nose up, but it can't. Oh! There it goes. But it's still not out because it has to end up on the ground, right? QDMC still flying. Maybe it'll get the win this time. I doubt it. But there's a lot to be said for still having fuel. Finally into the ground. This one had plenty of fuel left. It just needs to fly away and let the other ones die. I guess Garfield the cat is still flying. Waypoint 9. Yeah, it's a fat cat. It's not particularly fast. I like how this is just basically pointed uphill. So yeah, QDMC is the one still alive, but just basically falling into the ground. So the Garfield is still going. This could be some time. Waypoint 11. Is it on Jupiter? Why? Does Jupiter have mountains? Not that I know of. Oh, this thing is still jumping back and forth. Well, anyway, I'm gonna kill this because I don't want this thing to run forever. Oh, yes. Oh, it had its ups and its downs. I'm just checking a thing. Okay, what's this? So this is the Caproni. Don't care about that one. This is the Duck. This is the Red Devil. So I can show you the world without the textures. And the Roadrunner, which actually ended up scoring more than anyone else. Look at the Roadrunner. Beep beep. I'm a Roadrunner, honey. Like, it's always nice to see two of these things just like flying side by side for a while. Let's just switch around and see what we can see. Did the Roadrunner die? Wait a second. Oh, there it is, there. Look at it go, huh? Meet me. I mean, it's just not quite as funny as as a coyote, but definitely fun. This is on waypoint 11, while the nearest one is waypoint 8, so it is fast. Oh my god, the Lego Star Wars Day sale has started. Star Wars offers the new TIE Interceptor, Lego TIE Interceptor. If only I had space to put things. Oh, man, there's all these things. A new way to transport a droid transporter, and Insider's Gift, and a Lego Clone Wars AAT if I spend thing, and man, there's apparently going to be a Lego Moon Rover. Like the Apollo Moon Rover. Okay, so here it goes. This is the I have seen the Lego Artemis set, so it looks like we're getting 2 NASA moon-related Lego sets this year. So it's finally going on the hunt. Let's see if it can. But it's about to run out of fuel. Yeah, I can see why this thing ends up winning. And it's out of fuel now. It's losing speed. Does it realize that it's got to conserve its energy? It's just kind of cruising down. There's the Hubble Space Telescope. The point is you have to build a racer and it has to look cool. Like this little car. And this is supposed to be really cool with a really like fantastic looking pattern on there. Unfortunately, something went wrong. Whoa! What the heck happened there? Did you see that? How did it do that? The Duckmobile does actually legitimately look great. Yeah. Still flying. Oh, look at that! Got a hit. Did it make a difference? It's like all wing, so Also, you have to give it enough fuel so it doesn't run out. Does that actually have... Oh, it has a little prop here. So is that actually generating thrust? So, wait a second. What is it? It's generating no thrust, according to this. Well, so much for that. Yeah, it can take forever to run out of fuel here. This is still coming around. It's like it's now actually ready to engage the Roadrunner. It'll probably crash into a mountain before... Yeah, I was about to say it's almost certainly going to crash, but maybe not. It's terrain avoidance? Yeah, it's... Oh, dear. It's still technically in the running. Oh, no. Yeah, the Roadrunner won! Still falling down. Me. Okay, I gotta go and get some sleep. This is one of the reasons I started early. Ugh. Also, I gotta get some sleep because I'm sniffly as anything due to the old pollen things. Yep, here we go. This one, and this one, and boring. This one, it's cool. This one is meh. I'm not sure what goes on there. Oh look, it's already lost a wing. Let's see how long this survives missing a wing. I'm just gonna say it's operating surprisingly well considering it's missing such a large part of its control surfaces. So much for that. Oh, look at this thing here. Boring. Now, at least this is now flying. Oh no, wait, it's... What is going on here? Because the velocity is backwards. Is that what went wrong? That when it loaded, its velocity vector was reversed? No, it's actually, I think its cockpit may be backwards. Yeah, that's what went wrong. So it was not using the correct cockpit for some reason. See, you guys need to rerun all the scoring. Come on, it only took 8 hours. Well, now we get to see the glory of the Daffy Duck, the Daft Duck. Funny thing is, all the other ones have crashed and burned, and this one's still flying. I wonder where White Raider is. So White Raider is well ahead. So this is actually going fairly fast. Oh. That's pretty precise. It can pull those high G's. One of the RPGs had a defect called the Poor Second Brain. There you go. I wonder how fast the other plane's coming. Yeah, the other plane is faster, so it's going to get through and then it's going to turn around and no doubt kill Splagata. But I want to see it happen. I want to see this given the glory that it deserves. Actually trying to fly. I mean, it's actually reasonably fast in a straight line. Oh yeah, they put birds, various species in space. One of the things they do is quail. Quail are used for quite a bunch of different science experiments. Because they're small and they can hatch from eggs. I think this is actually catching up. I think this corner's better than White Raider. So there's White Raider there. $17 versus 19. It actually, yeah, 25G turns definitely helps. Oh, and it crashed! There you go, Splagata. You got the victory that you deserve. That's a good question. First species of bird on Mars. Huh. It should fight okay, except for the whole, like, control thing being in the wrong place. Well, anyway, I do have to shut this thing down and get some sleep. So, look, stay cool, stay funky, stay around, stay watching. Pay attention. Got vids coming. Still working on my a bunch of nuclear stuff. I'm a Scott Manley. Fly safe. That's right. Fly safe. Wait, this button, this figure? Which one do I do? Hey.